Welcome, everyone, to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. Always loud and passionate, these folks are ready to roar. Great anticipation for a matchup that's only grown as the season has progressed. Now, a top-5 showdown. Both teams trying to make a strong statement here in the midseason. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the South Carolina Gamecocks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Gamecocks will kick this deep to start us off. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Sooners offense comes on the field first today. And the focus, of course, on this quarterback, Kirk. This guy just has the it factor. He is him, as they say.
Well, Chris, we've had a chance to watch this guy closely all year. And I don't know if I've ever seen a kid throw the football like this guy. His awareness in and out of the pocket is special. He's a unique quarterback and a really dynamic player.
The ball to the ground. The offense falls on the fumble. Keeps possession. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. The Sooners are moving quickly down the field.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Boy, this is a great way to start this game for this offense. Everything seems to be clicking. Quarterback's making great decisions. Here he makes a perfect throw to the receiver for a nice touchdown to get this game started right.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0.
That makes the score Oklahoma 7, South Carolina 0.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Gamecocks offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Well, wide receiver, Kirk, this dangerous, who lines up all over the place. Can the linebackers step up and help out the secondary enough today?
Yeah, usually you see these matchups, the slot receiver has a big advantage. But I'll tell you, this linebacker is an excellent athlete. But the wide receiver he's covering today will pose a textbook challenge to see if he can truly cover.
They bring him down to the 32-yard line. And the Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The offense going with the hurry-up. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The Gamecocks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Ball handed off. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47. The gain makes it 2nd and medium.
brings up second down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Just gets it away, taking a shot. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Pass caught. Second down now. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Hits the running back in the flat. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. The shotgun running play call. They picked up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41. And now from the pistol formation. Single back takes the handoff. He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning.
Well, those counter plays are tough on a defense. The defense has got to be gap sound. You get so caught up in the base concepts. If the offense comes back with a counter play, if you're not sound with your gap integrity, you can give up a big play.
Juked one tackler and picks up first-time yardage. And the Gamecocks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Looking to throw it on first down. On the run here. Lets it go. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Important second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Launching it. He pulls it in for a big gain. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now. The Gamecocks line up with a first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. He just goes up and over the pile for that touchdown.
Man, that's some serious vertical by this running back. A well-earned touchdown on the goal line.
Automatic on the PAT. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
He's looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense loved to play the RPO game. And here early, they pick up some big yards.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a second and 2.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
That's a first down for the offense.
The Sooners will try to keep this drive moving. And they'll go right back to him on first down.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. After a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Toss play, running right. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the... Freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? It's a draw play. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down. And the Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
It's a great play for the offense, but let's give all the credit to the offensive line for that play. The quarterback makes the throw, but he couldn't have done it without the time that they provided.
Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
I really like to see the counter mixed in there with your base concepts to keep the defense honest. Now, they didn't burst a big run, but if you keep mixing it in as the game progresses, you might catch the defense over pursuing.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
They'll try to run for the first down. The Sooners look to keep this drive moving.
Gutsy call here by this offensive coordinator to keep it on the ground on this third down, but he picks up the first with good hard running from the back.
Send the back in motion. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this first and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. A nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Can you say methodical? A marathon march, Kirk, just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The back's got it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Gamecocks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And it's fair caught near the 40-yard line. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Pressure is coming. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense. It just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Lets it go. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Oklahoma. No chance to catch him.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. How aggressive will they be on this first down play?
That's a big first down for this offense. And it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. Going for a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's 3rd down.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Cannot escape, and down he goes.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Receiver makes the catch. Rips off a big gain all the way to the plus 43-yard line. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to chuck it again. Quick throw to the left side. Cannot connect. Incomplete. And now 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages. Really
lofting it toward the left sideline. Pass caught. Can he get in?
Boy, it's a blown opportunity here for this defense. They get the offense all the way to 4th down and long. They got to get pressure. They got to get this offense off the field, make them pay for this aggressive decision to go for it. And instead, they give up the first down. This could cost them.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Defense getting very heavy here. Looking to stuff the run. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. So they won't take a shot at the end zone. Out comes the field goal team trying to get 3 before the end of the half. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. And that is no good. Off the miss, the lead is still 14, a 2-possession game. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Handoff to the back. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Sooners will kick this deep to begin the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. The Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. And it's complete downfield. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Who could not stop him? He's in. Touchdown, South Carolina.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after is good. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quarterback looking to scramble. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Well, I'll say this defense went in at halftime, made some adjustments, and they look like a different group here in these first few plays.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. He'll hand it off. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Using his legs here to bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be 4th down. And the Gamecocks will send their punt team onto the field. And that sets up a return. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Still going. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. A special teams touchdown, potential momentum-changing play in this game.
Well, that was just a thing of beauty to watch this return. The Gunners were flying down. He's able to avoid them, picks up a couple blocks, and then you could see him gaining momentum and confidence as he was getting downfield, eventually all the way to the end zone.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
South Carolina, 14.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Going with the old counter run here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. The Gamecocks will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Keeping it on the ground here. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They bring him down at the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going. And the Gamecocks line up on 1st and 10 now.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not...
And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Brought down and crosses midfield to the 46.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And then first down, right back to the running game. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Picks up 4. Brings up 2nd down.
Looking to pass this time. The pocket breaking down. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a first down and keep the drive going.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
You're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Who makes the grab? They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. And the Sooners will line up here on 1st down and goal. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here. At least he didn't get out for a big gain.
South Carolina, 14.
An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Boy, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
And they'll set up for the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
South Carolina, 14.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. And this offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Bringing pressure. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's got his man open downfield. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. The Gamecocks will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Good enough for first down yardage. And the Gamecocks pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. And it's caught. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And he's got it! A diving catch way downfield. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
And he drops back in the gun. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
He pulls in the catch. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, South Carolina. So here we go, 4th quarter. Cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. But it's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Oh, the ball comes loose. And the return team able to make the recovery and avoid a damaging turnover there.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
And now the handoff. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. We're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
The short completion of the tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the 1st down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He hands it off from the gun. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
A 1st down pickup tackled at the 45.
Oh, just a backbreaker for this defense. That's 2 separate times. On this drive alone, they've had a chance to maybe get off the field. They'd have these 3rd downs, only to give up 1st downs. Now as a defense...
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oklahoma. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to kick off.
Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. There was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. 1st down, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Here's the 2nd down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looks to the left. Pass caught.
Offensively, you get to the 4th quarter, you're down in a game. You're thinking about vertical shots and getting out of bounds to try to stop the clock. If I'm a defensive coordinator, I'll give that up all game long. Short little routes, tackling them inbounds.
A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. No, they've stopped him short. The defense with a big 4th down play to protect this lead late in the game. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game when you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Big 3rd down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The offense already has 1 4th down conversion. They do it for a 2nd time. And here's the handoff. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover.
They pressure him and get him on fourth down. There is a flag, but I think this sack is going to stand. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically...
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, Oklahoma. This offense cannot be stopped. And now the try here for the extra point. An extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
That makes the score Oklahoma.
And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
That mistake sets the offense up at the 40. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back. He's running out of time here. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. And Sack sets up second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he'll lost it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game, an offensive show. Who's going to make one more play at the end to get the win?